Welcome to Social Science YouTube classroom. See here, it is our Indian country. To west side of our country, we see a one of the largest continent. That continent is a extensive deserts. It's famous for the deserts and dense forest, dense or a green, very green forest. Long and broad rivers are flowing throughout that continent, and numerous large lakes with a distance of thousands of kilometers, and also green grasslands are formed very thousands of kilometers in that continent. There are a variety of animals also we can see in that continent. And not only that, the continent is famous for gold and diamond minings. And first human beings also evolved in that continent, then moved to other continents. Already people guess that the continent is Africa. So today we are going to discuss about African continent. First, we look at some important facts about African continent. Africa continent is the second largest continent in the world. Second one, it occupied 30.13 million square kilometers. And third one, total earth, it occupied 1 by 5th place, 1 by 5th area of the world. It occupied 1 by 5th land area of the world. An interesting fact that in this continent there are about 53 countries are there. This is about the important facts of the African continent. Next, we see the boundaries of Africa. So here, north of the African continent is Mediterranean Sea. And east of the Africa continent is Atlantic Ocean. And south side of the Africa is Southern Ocean. And east side of Africa is Indian Ocean. These are the physical or boundaries of African continent. And mostly here, see here Red Sea is there, Red Sea, and Aden Gulf. See here, Red Sea, Aden Gulf and Indian Ocean, these three are separating African continent from Asia. And Mediterranean Sea in the north is separating from the Africa from Europe. Atlantic Ocean is separating Africa from South America. These are the boundaries of African continent. Next, we look at the physical features of Africa. So what are the physical features? In the north side, we see the Sahara Desert. And south side, we see Kalahari Desert. These two are the important deserts in Africa. Next, in north, we see the Atlas Mountains. These Atlas Mountains are black color mountains, black mountains. And here we see the river Niger. And this side we see river Nile, very important river. And middle we see the river Chand. This area we see river Congo. Here we see river Zambezi. River Zambezi. These are the important rivers of African continent. And apart from this, we can see a famous lakes. There are three important lakes are there in African continent. That are, first one is Lake Victoria. Lake Victoria. Here Lake Tanganyika. Lake Tanganyika, and here we see Lake Nyasa, Nyasa. Between the Lake Victoria, Lake Tanganyika and Lake Victoria, we see the highest mountains in Africa, that is Kilimanjaro, Peak Kilimanjaro. Peak Kilimanjaro is the highest peak in African continent. It is a famous peak also. We see the physical map of Africa. Here we can find in Africa mainly covered with high and vast plateaus. These plateaus consist of very old rocks. In this African continent, this plateau contains a very old rocks. These plateaus are consist of varying from the above the sea level. It is 300 to 2000 meters above the sea level. This plateau is above the 300 to 2000 meters. And sharp edges and coastal plains with a narrow edge of the plateau. See here in the interior part we see the very large plateaus. In these plateaus, it's the edges of the plateaus we see the coastal plains. Which coastal plains? It's a very narrow coastal plain. See here, these are the narrow coastal plains we can find here. These are the narrow coastal plains. and remaining interior part of the Africa is very large plateaus. Look at the north part of Africa. So up to here we can't see any rivers. Why? In the north part of African continent we can't see any rivers. Why? Because of total North African continent is covered by Sahara Desert. So this is the reason we can't see any rivers in this Sahara Desert, and very less or scanty rainfall occur in this north of African continent. Now look at the Nile River. This Nile River is originating from the Lake Victoria. Lake Victoria, Nile River is originating from the Lake Victoria. It is passing through the Sahara Desert. Only one river, that is Nile River, is passing through Sahara Desert. So because of this desert, we can see in first civilization. Here it is Egypt. In Egypt, you see the Egyptian civilization. So Egyptian civilization is the first civilization in the world. So due to this river Nile, this Egyptian civilization was possible, and they irrigated in those times, at the ancient time only, they irrigated thousands of acres. Then this Nile River is going to merge in the Mediterranean Sea. So in the Sahara Desert, Nile River is flowing, and Nile River also flowing into the Egypt. So that is reason Egypt is called also Gift of Nile. Most of the Egypt country is covered by Sahara Desert. Next, climate of Africa. You see the Africa map in globe or world map. Middle of Africa is equator is passing through the middle of African continent. Okay, and it is equator. Equator, or it is also called as 0 degree. And above the equator we see the Tropic of Cancer. And down of equator see the Tropic of Capricorn. See, carefully observe this picture. Equator is passing through the middle of the African continent, and above the equator and Tropic of Cancer is passing through equator. It is 23 and of degrees north latitude. It is 0 degrees. It is 23 and of degrees south latitude. In 6th class only you learned that 0 degree latitude is called as equator, and 23 and of degrees north latitude is called as the Tropic of Cancer, and 23 and of degrees south latitude is called as Tropic of Capricorn. So these three latitudes are passing through the equator. So observe here, between the equator, this region, tropical regions, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, between these regions is the hottest regions. Okay, hottest regions of the world, and in this region we can't see a winter season hardly. Why? Because and always sun is rises and falls down on the equator. Due to that reason we can't see the winter season here, and that is called, it is the hottest region in the world. So it is also known as tropical region. This region, entirely this region is called as tropical region. And after that, see the zones of above the Tropic of Cancer and below the Tropic of Capricorn. These are called as temperate regions. Why these regions are called as the temperate regions? Because here Sahara Desert is there, above the Tropic of Capricorn Sahara Desert is there, and below the Tropic of here above the Tropic of Cancer Sahara Desert is there, and below the Tropic of Capricorn Kalahari Desert is there. So due to these reasons, here you can see the humidity and temperate, because of the sand regions the temperature is very hot. Here this temperature is called as a temperate regions. Sorry, this regions is called as a temperate regions. And here we can see summer and winter seasons experience these countries people experiences summer and winter as well as winter seasons. So whatever this climate we can find here. Next, see the rainfall of Africa. In Africa we can see the three types of rainfalls, mainly moderate rainfall, second one is scanty or less rainfall, third one heavy rainfall. Africa continent is experiencing the three types of rainfalls. First one is moderate rainfall, and scanty or less rainfall, and heavy rainfall. So in which places these rainfalls are getting, next we will see. Look at here, look at the map. Here you know that this Sahara Desert. And this region is middle heavy rainfall. this region is experiencing the heavy rainfall. This region is experiencing the moderate rainfall. And up to this region is experiencing the high rainfall. This is Kalahari Desert. So Sahara Desert, where the Sahara Desert is there, and Kalahari Desert, these regions are experiencing the very less rainfall or scanty rainfall, and this region, middle region, is experiencing the moderate rainfall, and this region is experiencing a very high rainfall. Why here you can see that 0 degree latitude, that is equator, is passing through the Africa. So because of this, in summer season, water is evaporating, heavily water is evaporating, and clouds will form on this equator region. That's what this region is experiencing, the heavy rainfall. And this region is experiencing a moderate rainfall. In this region, the trees are very tall trees. Grass is very high, grass forms here. Even the elephants also hide in this grass. That grass is called as savanna region. What is the savanna region? Savanna region is the mean that a huge grass, very tall grass will grow in this moderate rainfall, where the moderate rainfall will occur in a South African continent. In that continent, grass will grow very tall. Even the elephants also hide in this grass, and between this grass some of the trees also grown. So that's what this grassland is called as a savanna region. In next video we will see the people of Africa and colonies of Africa, European colonies in Africa, industrial regions in Africa, independent, how the Africa got independence, and minings and minerals we will see.